scars.
This zone's secure. We'll get the choppers out. You should proceed down the hill. Head them off before they can hit us again.
Approaching landing zone, ETA. Incoming Sam, your climb. We're hit. Still got some lift. Trying to put her down. Hang on. Carol here. We made it. We're under attack. You assist.
Next time, don't waste my time.
Damn, what a mess. I shouldn't have jumped a gun like that. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone else in. Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out, now!
Just be glad you ain't in pieces. You looking for another nostril?
You stupid, vaguely foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation! And you, dumb as nails shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there. You think those things grow on trees? And You think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers!
I ain't here to dance. Think of the scars as souvenirs.
The only heroes I like have a pound of salami on.
What's your mutant power? Getting your tail kicked?
Ouch! I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party? I'll join on any basis you want, as long as I get the keys to the Stark Tower executive washroom.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his pals. I'll keep you in mind. Now go!
Come on! That-a-way! The subway! Hey, when we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say moose and squirrel. If I were a supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court.
You think you're gonna get away with this on my watch? All right, cavalry!
I could take you out with 3 claws.
That big guy dragged Senator Lieber and the others toward Union Station. Keep going this way.
You're looking a bit poorly.
you want about Titanium Man? At least the trains are still running on time.
Da, Americans. Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
What's your evil power?
Now he's gone too far. Nobody attacks America's food courts!
Maybe next time you ought to pick on somebody your own size. Don't mess with your knucklehead.
I'm in a mood today.
Supervillains, huh? Always in the last place you look.
I'm no damsel in distress.
Look at their stupid outfits!
Maximum tonic, huh? Ooh, can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Catching product placement checks works up a mean thirst. When in DC, be sure to visit our scenic national park, Gang Garage.
Let's earn our pay!
Fine, thanks, fine. So, Luke, you're a family man now. Vital reports in an office somewhere. Well, it could be more of an on.
you!
Trying to escape with our elected representative. Get your own, buddy.
Take your trade and corrupt leaders back. I have no use for them now. Look at you, weak and tired. Follow me, heroes, if you dare.
Senator Lever from New York State, good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold.
No kidding, bub. You can't expect the X-Men to reveal their names to the...
Say no more, Knucklehead. Not everyone fears and hates mutants. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Americans, your deaths await you. Here you are once again, a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. With a little help. If necessary. Your democratic ideal will be your undoing once your own people turn against you. Did you really think it would be that easy? До свидания.
Keep attacking. You'll disrupt this cloaking. Cloaking field is down. Get him.
Stay. These mini-sentry guns will give you something new to think about. Passed by your cowardly leaders, and you will become criminals. Swallow
Thought so.
Or we will take you out! Something smells!
cannot see. When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again.
Gonna keep some, eh?
Come on, I ain't finished with you yet. There's nothing I can't cut.
Look at their stupid outfit!
You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Is that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got Coldheart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting. Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it.
On your feet, Nitro, and don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain.
Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of them.
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do...
Can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
You have reached the voicemail box.
Dr. Pym.
Hey, good times, huh?
Arrived for you from the Baxter building.
I can. The government's always wanted to take us down a peg. Now they see their chance. But Cap showed us what we need to do. If we had time, I'd tell you some stories about S.H.I.E.L.D. Just trust me. World peace isn't at the top of their priority list. Between you and me, I hope so. I have no intention of registering. And we're gonna need a leader. People have died. Nothing can change that. But we can't let it keep us from doing what we know is right. Look, personal freedom is what Cap's fighting for. This is your choice to make. I know which way I'm going. Hopefully you do too.
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince...
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. But maybe. Well, speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the fence. I ain't no government puppet, and I assume you feel the same way. There are worse things you could do than risk jail time to do the right thing. Glad to hear it. We're gonna need some real heroes to get through this thing. With Cap in charge, as long as it takes.
This Thursday...
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You're either with us or against us. Okay, look, I hope you make the right choice. We could use your help.
Hey, you come to a decision yet? For now, yeah, it is. Stanford would never have happened if superheroes had proper oversight. We already trust them with the cops and the military. Bottom line, we need checks and balances. Otherwise, more kids are gonna get killed. No one's got a better reason to be paranoid than I do. And I'm telling you, this is the way it's gotta go. Technically, that's true. But someone supervising their actions could have saved those innocents. Look, I can't make the decision for you. Just remember, we're supposed to protect people. Signing up for training and accountability is the best way to do that.
Things don't get out of hand.
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other that criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be. We need cooler heads to prevail at a time like this. There's morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the Act, but I also have hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire world's future will be imperiled. So, there's really only one sane choice here.
Just before the Stanford incident.
I'm not saying the SRA is evil, but going down a path we know leads to disaster would certainly be irresponsible and foolish. I'm not sure that's been determined. Incarceration, most likely. Those who violently resist might accidentally be harmed. I'm not in charge of that, of course, but that's what I'm hearing. Not a pleasant thought. I wish I could spend more time with you, but unfortunately, there's a lot to do. Talk to you soon.
Stark Enterprises current stock price $42.18, down $1.16.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms. Once you register, I'm sure we'll have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here. Step up and sign, please. With Stark tech and S.H.I.E.L.D. muscle backing you up, count on it. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you? Hold it right there. Only registered heroes are allowed to leave this room freely. You're not getting out of here until you choose. Hold it right there.
I've been scrapping longer than you've been alive. I don't go by Wolverine just for fun. These claws ain't just for show. Gonna get carved, bub.
Bad choice, Logan.
Maybe, but it'll be worth it to make your life a living hell along the way, babe.
Jeez, Mr. Cage? Don't worry, kid. He'll bounce back from this. Songbird will be fine, too. You made the right choice. I knew you would. Now let's get the hell out of here before we got more of these lackeys to deal with.
Welcome to the Resistance. It's good to see there's still heroes like us willing to stand up for what's right. It's also encouraging to see a significant number of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents defecting to our side. They call themselves the White Star, apparently in my honor. I can't tell you we're in for an easy time, though. Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. have advanced technology and almost unlimited resources at their disposal.
Yeah, but none of that matters. What we got is more important.
Yes, we have the moral high ground. We know we're in the right. Our path to victory? Convince the public to repeal that law by remaining steadfast, and by showing everyone what it really means to be a hero.
We got a lot of operations in the works, so you can count on being asked to help out real soon.
Meantime, feel free to explore our command bunker. This abandoned Hydra storage facility is no Stark Tower, I know, but it'll hold up if S.H.I.E.L.D. comes knocking.
We won't win this thing holed up in here. Head over to the briefing station when you're ready for your first mission.
what's up? You could be drafted for war at age 18. This is no different. Except I wasn't drafted. Whether or not I'm ready, this war is here. And we need to win it. I'll do whatever I can to make sure that happens. They were similar to me and the Young Avengers when they started. But at the end, not so much. I'd know better than to try to use a reality TV show as a vehicle for being a hero. Sorry, I can't talk more right now. Later.
Cap, this is Cable. Just got your last encrypted voicemail, and I had a few responses. I could go down the laundry list, but it all boils down to this.
What can I do for you? I guess folks assume I stand for the American government. I don't. I stand for the American dream. The American way of life. I think we've got a good chance of coming out on top. As long as we stick together, we have to stand up for what's right, no matter what. Glad we see eye to eye on that.
Hail, my friend. Captain America hath said it's a war. If so, then it would serve us well to put such thoughts aside. We gods live for a very long time, mortal. The ways in which we do so are our own business. Captain America hath led us to countless victories. Where he goes, Hercules shall follow. The politics of mortals do not interest me, but seeing innocents attacked and imprisoned by their own rulers does. I have other matters to attend. You will excuse me.
Bad news. Our base in Jersey City has been discovered by S.H.I.E.L.D. Our people are under attack and need immediate support. Cable was in charge of setting up this operation, but we've lost contact with him. We need to recover weapons crucial to our movement and, more importantly, protect the data Cable had compiled regarding our allies and other prospective base locations. From what we can tell, the base defenses are already compromised. Get there ASAP and hit those invading S.H.I.E.L.D. forces from behind. Then get our people and our intel out of there.
Team, this is Cable. S.H.I.E.L.D. is planting explosives to destroy our combat drones. Take out their agents and disable the bombs. I'm dispatching Spider-Woman to support you. They're approaching your position. Take them out.
Register these, Rob.
Bet you're wishing you had a mutant healing factor, too.
Get onto the boat! SHIELD's trying to destroy our equipment. We don't have much time.
Let's make this fast!
Grab the explosives and get them away from the cargo! Clock's ticking! Remove those bombs!
Ready grenade!
Hurry! Get the explosives off the boat! Impressive! All of our gear is safe, thanks to you. Cables hold up nearby in an old Hydra base we repurposed. Cable got his hands on some old SHIELD robots intended for general defensive ops. They'll help us slow down the enemy forces.
You got this. Think a loser on ya. These claws ain't just for show.
Here they come! Kate's incoming!
Nice try, bud.
All unregistered combatants are ordered to stand down.
Only registration I'm gonna do is for my motorcycle.
Human Registration Act, we are authorized to use deadly force.
should have checked the forecast.
Keep your nose out of my food. Keep it together. I've been down this road before with mutant registration. Keep it up, Bunkard.
I'll open the gate. Get in here and stop S.H.I.E.L.D.
The island's backing down. Prepare for assault maneuvers.
That was a battle you could not win.
Grab those mines. Use them to hit the chopper.
You asked for it.
Just another word for oppression.
Your stunt in Stark Tower was cute, but this is just lunacy. You're facing down all of S.H.I.E.L.D. and taking on your own government. Being asked to sign a piece of paper, that is not what I'd call oppression. Regardless, I can't let you go any further. I don't want to fight you, but you're giving me no choice.
Wishing you had a mutant healing factor, too.
Support team, attack!
It hit me! Hurt me!
Don't expect it.
This is a battle you cannot win.
Did you honestly think we'd be unable to call in reinforcements, Natasha? Your biggest weakness is your overconfidence.
I could easily say the same thing to you, Jessica. You can't win this war.
Time will tell.
I've disabled Black Widow's security override. Get inside, now! We're mounting a defense just ahead of your position. Move in and get shield from behind. Got past us before the first shield went up. Acknowledged, Hutchins. We'll be on the lookout. Meanwhile, hold that line.
No more.
Those shield devastators are ripping the base apart. Take them out! Passage to the right. The electrical subsystem's overloaded. I need you to bring the turret defenses online. That control room. Find someone or something that can get through the electrical field.
I am ready.
Cycle the power to restore the turret. You'll have to hit the switches in the right order. Turrets online. That'll put a few dents in those bots.
White Star Forces, this is Spider-Woman. Our position is being overrun by SHIELD reinforcements. Watch your back.
Jessica! Damn! Get back to the central hub and stop SHIELD! Holes in our defenses. Take out those troops. Hang back. Their bots are prying open the doors. I can seal them out, but it'll take a moment.
you're gonna come quietly, but you've already answered that one a few times tonight.
Test. Team, this is Cable. I'm in lockdown here, but I can send you burst transmissions via my infonet. You need to reach my position and stop Bishop before he downloads our intel.
As you can see, we've made ourselves at home. Hope you don't mind.
Every step of the way.
That robot's locked into a power terminal. I need you to knock out 3 of those terminals so I can clear your way here. Good work. I'll point you toward the other 2 terminals.
If you say so.
They're heading toward the second terminal. Stop their advance!
Another one down. Watch it. Movement in the ventilation system. Converging on your position.
Go take a minute. This is no time for a kip.
I can unlock Central Command now, but Bishop's camped here. You'll have to get past him to reach me.
We'll be done before tea time. You look a right fool. Nice try, mate.
In my case, not seeing is believing. That's it. You're in timeout. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it can't hurt you. Now you know I'm willing to fight for what I believe in. Down you go. That's it. You're in timeout. Sure you want to pick on a girl? We'll resist this law every step of the way.
I understand you think you're doing the right thing, but you're not. And I don't have time to explain why. Either back off or suffer the consequences. Stay right there.
Try damaging the power terminal while he's recharging. The energy spike might hurt him.
You should be helping keep the peace. I could use a lift.
Hit the 2 nodes, now!
You really think that's gonna be enough to take me down?
Only recharge him. Try something else. Hit both of the other terminals while he's charging.
Mission takes off.
I need some help.
Sweet moves you got there. You should be helping keep the peak out of recharge.
Shielding that terminal. Attack the other one.
Just making you strong. Damn it! You traitors need to back off now. Too much.
Turncoats won't be so lucky. They'll get it. And the best equipment money can buy. Trust me on that. If you were smart, you'd stop this foolishness. But I can see you want to play this the hard way. So be it.
We've already enjoyed some victories in this conflict, but we knew we were going to be in for a tough fight. And it looks like Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. are working overtime.
They've been rounding up unregistered heroes and criminals like there ain't no tomorrow. In fact, we hear they're running out of room to hold them all.
Intelligence obtained by Cable now indicates that the Pro-Reg forces have almost completed construction of a massive new detention facility in the negative zone. It appears that the only way to access this new prison is via a network of tightly guarded portals. Obviously, it sounds like a very secure facility.
Don't let that rattle you, though. More folks are joining our side every day, and there's no question we can win this thing.
Agreed. However, keeping our people out of that prison will be one of our top priorities going forward.
Good to have you here, team. Head to the briefing station when you're ready for your next assignment.